I say your Cup Diaries no kakra and sana your videos no na fi local stories na to aso.
And your Switzerland.
Switzerland, okay. All right.
Omunye team almost wa Bobra Baby World Cup in 1934, 1938, 1954 and omutimi yi omo 13 times no baby team more the World Cup. Their best stage at the World Cup the quarter final stage. But in the last three, you know of run of 16. You know, meaning say me go straight away and I say obeba edia. Now we talking about Switzerland. Yeah, me sure say why you be ready. I the echo. Say, you know, ye ka Switzerland omo national team ye friend of the cross red. Nti sana ye frɛ omo na eda TV eso a obia etimi ehwe obi. Say oh hwɛ World Cup a omo a World Cup ne sha ase foforo no na omo modebo so ani no denna omo one of those things, but now omo modebo ne so ani to the level so omo win. Nti sa o hwɛ omo a ebre omo bo omo were out of the 13 times na you know America no 1934 omo do the quarter final stage and you know omo share omo friend in Netherlands so we no free ho in 1938 omo sign Germany. So the World Cup no their early times and Czechoslovakia be you omo free enye omanya omo ko World Cup no ntem ekoje ye omo ko ball finals, but at least anytime bia omo ko a no omo ko ku akasefo ne baako no omo diaba aba betinachiri. In 1954 omo an host to ye na maka the miracle of Ben in 1954 World Cup ekoso yinya Germany any hungry in the final, and it was iconic final. It me koso my friend Ben. Even that World Cup no host to at home no general omo etimi do the quarter final stage so far as the World Cup no concern. So offer on my friend Switzerland general World Cup no 13 times no mabado di omo etimi aya de enemy ensan a me de air to dray. So you omo free ha omo na chance ababi brebe, but nansen and as a do omo after Vladimir Petkovic omo coach ano wo kane no e de omo buy or try or build something for them. Inti yebenya Yon Sommer, yebenya Manuel Kanji, yebenya Ricardo Rodriguez, yebenya Elvadi, yebenya Granel Xhaka, yebenya striker Mbolo. No muna elidi attack no. And so I show last two performance at the World Cup. Omo do the round of 16 at general no mapem. Inti Ghana cry ye call the last World Cup no. Ye no mbo friendly match omo ntimi enna yenim. So share the 2018 no more Costa Rica, Brazil and Serbia a group no more. Omo do the round of 16 at you know Emil Forsberg Sweden omo free mu and so Samson at the last World Cup now more Brazil, Serbia, Cameroon group. And as a Jew, omo timi edi second to my friend Brazil. Omo call the next stage of the competition no and a Portugal ti omo share omo buys from the junction. Otimi the ball no etimi etumu and so but Switzerland for the back and way a game back one Vladimir Petkovic managing well one of the most organized Swiss sides the about tournament the 2018 team no that is Xherdan Shaqiri former Liverpool trainer general. This is the equalizer almost enya from Zuba and so Zuba Seferovic where the guys are omoba be pm that particular tournament no enso ho enomunti omo do the round of 16 and Emil Forsberg Sweden etimi omo free mu enso ho enom ansana the last World Cup omo buy no said you ya be nim some benya the last World Cup no a games ni bi nso amaya match we it was one match Brazil ya di omo be bia but hey when the dapo Yon Sommer you can always trust and you know or dapo ma na odon so ebo adwuma kama ede eba no we Sweden versus Switzerland enso ho was such a close game and it enya enso ho ti you know in 2018 match winning match etimi stop omo enso eho ya yen hwete menya 2022 games ni bi enso e de aban eho a enti Genoa Switzerland enya oman a omo ba World Cup no we expect niam bebrebe efiri omo beba flashes omo bema come teaching from the group stages but the truth say where it matters most ye teams na mo makọ ani mu no omo de bana kwa akoso ani a omo nye one team you can trust them and so for me Vladimir Petkovic a handiwork and a drive omo the driving seat in so na de omo ko so check the last World Cup ya many so be omo squad na de atoso na yetimi aka ho ensem eye kakra omo squad omo de ba this particular eye tournament no so betimi enya e de atomo a Genoa Switzerland squad no squad gradually omo nyini enu na ye omo problem squad gradually omo nyini enu na ye omo problem a unya no se de opero over the likes of Ricardo Rodriguez onyini enti ahoden a wo expect say ode ebe ma no enya de se obetimi de sa ahoden no edi amount there's no Xherdan Shaqiri anymore sa enso ena Manuel Akanji after moving to Inter Milan though he is playing but once again ahoden a ode bono enti said de tie na enti unya no te said the previous years no enka obenya that is Manuel Akanji on your screen their main center back omodene bad this particular World Cup enti omo team no team gradually ekofem somebody obi anim say when he is fit or be offer you the ope any the wa when ebetimi age but the reality is that omuni sa quality na Sergio omo de be compete with the very best team Granit Xhaka after buying 0-4 Leverkusen that is Ricardo Rodriguez the ball ekono after buying 0-4 Leverkusen no be anim say nkejani dum but say o hwe games say o be bo in the Premier League this season Sergio o say say obetimi aye bibi e di ama team that is the captain of the side or techo obetimi aye bibi e di ama ni team no so Genoa na me hwe so obenya omo team do ma ye omo team na ma omo ka be special omo de beba omo team present here but that is Switzerland omo eba Akanji Seferovic Ricardo Rodriguez Yon Sommer and Genoa those are the guys
but guys bobo either as a premiership and top flight
yes
5 major leagues no
omo
yeah enti enye team I say with me underrated omo
no Genoa underrated omo level not to say
we hear Gregor Kobel or Dortmund
yes
Ricardo Rodriguez
Betis
okay Remo Frela or Bologna
yes
Bril Mbolo or Rennes
Mbolo number 9
Dan Ndoye Nottingham Forest
yes
omo now Switzerland
yes
okay Ruben Vegas Sevilla
yes
Denis Zakaria or Monaco
yes
and almost stars almost 5 major leagues no
Switzerland has always been like this Denis Zakaria from Juventus and Omubu ba Monaco Ruben Vegas abo Monaco for all these years ne level na stall it. You were talking about other players. Remo Frera, he was supposed to be a player no be at President Kobeko the very top. Unfortunately, Ofobri say Indoli of Air Nottingham Forest. On you be a wire established what take the team upon himself say so we run Nottingham Forest team now on the right side of the attack wa game no or you on and off. Okay. So apart from Manuel Akanji, Ricardo Rodriguez, Genoa, although they are both consistently for Real Betis, left back on one elbow, but Genoa, Ricardo Rodriguez age akacheno na ho de abafem Manuel Akanji na ho de abafem Granit Xhaka na ho de abafem Mboli the level na o de war the French league anim EDBC no it is not the same. They have those guys playing for those top flight experience ye key but in terms of quality comparatively to other European teams omodeba any the history behind Switzerland the last World Cup Portugal na stop almost show by 6 goals to 1 6-1 and a Portugal the show so about World Cup na Sweden you history at the World Cup they played or the finals at the World Cup Portugal you are the chairman say team no needs to be team they are compete with the very best. Okay,
almost a boost of rising stars be Jordan Jashari AC Milan Fabian Ryder also Osberg Johan Mazambi Freiburg Nkola there be also yes. I'm from Rising Stars.
Yes, they can only name them Rising Stars, but those are not the guys to make amends for Switzerland. The real guys now they can boya, but they are too jam. We don't expect so much from them, but the cross red or mobile World Cup, that is what we expect from them. Defensive solidity, organization, and on board the back to the World Cup.
Our target is on beyond
the group stage.
The group stage. Okay. And so much we do round of 16.
That is their level.
Yes, our level.
Almost best stage 34, 38, 54 a quarter final.
Okay.
The almost level 1 year quarter final. But in the last 2 they've been at the round of 16. So let's see if almost may come and in the group they qualify.
Okay.
Group number don't qualify because Bosnia, Canada, Qatar. No, not difficult one. Almost may qualify, but almost qualify we are the next stage in the age.
All right. Yemfa and so NCA me had more tina. You know accord different country, another country, and so group B. Na for your twice and no World Cup nations, you know, na countries in it may running in them almost strength. The back Qatar 2022 and I feel the Echo USA, Canada, Mexico 2026.